Wow, bit of drama. Little dude climbing the tree up there almost fell. I was like, ah! Ready to capture him, drop the camera, got dust all over it now. Yes mate, absolute hero. Anyway, the background of this clip was the most beautiful place I have ever seen, and you need to go. Anyway, stick around to the end of the video and you'll see all of its glory, but for now, sit back and enjoy the recap of the last few days. Well, still no van fixed. However, the part is still out for delivery, so I'm hoping next week, early next week, we can get it fitted and we'll be on our way further into Croatia. Nevertheless, we have a plan. So we're getting a rental car because today we're off truffle hunting. Thing is about Croatia, some bus stops are literally a pole on the side of the road. So we're here waiting for the 32 and Lauren thought, oh, it's not going to stop over there on an island.
Bus stop has moved because construction work.
Oh, okay. Turns out she was right. Bus stop has moved, construction work. Lauren is always right. Oh, dear me, it's here. We're on the move. Well, that was a bit too close for comfort. The next bus after this would have been an hour, and we've got a time limit to collect the car and to get to the truffle hunting place.
That's why I said to you, we have to get this bus out so our plan is stuff. Because it's all quite tight time frame.
It was extremely tight time frame.
You just mess my plans up all the time.
I thought I was getting sabotaged.
I know, you even got your camera out to be like, Lauren was wrong.
Turns out.
And then I heard this little noise and I was like, that's that bloody bus has just pulled up, running round the corner in slow motion like.
Wait.
Got on the bus and everyone was like,
this is like scary. I've used to a right hand drive in a left roaded country. And now left hand drive in the same country in a much smaller vehicle. I feel like it's just thrown my brain out completely.
Good job. Bravo mi. Shave that down. We'll have it.
how much is that worth?
Around 100 grams. So 1 kilo. It's right now it's around 350 euros.
Wow.
Oh.
Oh, look at them, they're filthy.
Can you tell us what you thought about the truffles today?
Outside or inside?
Outside, I think. So of course, following on from truffle hunting, we have to go with the truffle theme.
Pasta with Thank you.
Thank you so much.
We ate that in about 5 seconds.
We did. And this has just been brought to the table. Thank you. So we find ourselves in Labin, courtesy of the truffle hunting host recommending it being a nice city, but to be honest, I don't really know what we need to do here. There's a viewing hotspot, or a viewing point, shall I say, that we can go see, and there's a place called Rabac Beach, which is meant to be lovely, so I think we're going to head there. It's bizarre that you can have this, what looks like an abandoned building, opposite all of this. Cobbled streets, and just round the corner of this abandoned building Again, just an amazing view. Trees upon trees. Towns and cities in the background. All I'm saying is if this was the UK, it'd have HS2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 and about 10 new build plots. But in Croatia, they just have acres and acres of trees. Well, we made it to the viewpoint and this is it. Overgrown bushes. Beyond those, maybe if you can see, ocean, mountains and trees. And in the background, the town where we've just come from. It is nicer over here actually. If they just move the benches, you know, 20 metres, they might be onto something. When you actually get to the viewpoint, it's covered by like shrubbery and bushes. But
the walk to the viewpoint is better than the actual viewpoint.
Yeah, I'll give you that. The only other thing that disturbs said viewpoint is there's loads of cars coming up and down, so every time you try to take a video, you hear just engines in the background. But
worth it for the...
further into the town, there's a lovely square where you can get coffees and whatnot. That is actually, as far as town squares go, it's right up there. See what I mean about the traffic? Right then, bit of a lazy Sunday. Well, at least
very lazy.
Not for me.
You, not for me.
For Lauren, she's already been up and been for a run. I've had a bit of a lie-in. I think actually go up at 9 o'clock today, which is the first time in a long time it's been before or after 7, shall we say.
8.
Anyway, no real plan of action. It is a nice sunny Sunday, so we figured we'd just have a bit of a walk around, chill on the beach, maybe go for a swim, grab some ice creams. Standard practice. Ice cream whenever you go to the beach, or even when the sun's out,
but Ryan or when it's the weirdest flavours,
or when it's raining.
He picks the flavour that I would never choose. He's got blueberry cheesecake and panna cotta raspberry
cheesecake.
I'm a vanilla and strawberry girl.
I usually go for chocolate. Anyway, any excuse for ice cream. Check out different kind of Colosseum. I don't think he's a gladiator mind. There's a book called How to Read Water.
Yeah, I was going to buy it, but...
What do you mean?
You read the water, don't you? That's how you'd learn all of these things.
Oh. I mean, is water a language?
Like a part of a set.
I'm not fluent in water.
Like how to read clouds, how to read trees.
Wow.
You think I'm being weird?
I'll be damned.
I was going to buy the set.
Are you going to go for a swim?
No. I won't be able to get back out.
Sounds like an excuse.
How am I going to get back out here if I jump in?
I think you need to get on the weights. Hello? Just found something quite comical. Gone to cash machine to run out of cash. Not everywhere accepts card, but I walk past a shop and the cat strolls in, and this old boy outside says, "Watch out, the cat's just walked in the shop," in, well, a much better American accent. And his wife replies, "Well, it's not going to bite me." And he was like, "No, but I was just thinking about your allergies." And it's so relatable, literally. I have to look at a cat and I start sneezing. So, just finished eating at this place, and must say, ticked all the boxes, didn't it?
Very tasty.
Got a pizza, a couple of drinks, and it was like €26, comparatively to a place we've just seen up there, which, don't get me wrong, was quite fancy, but just for 2 iced coffees it was like 18, €19. And don't get me wrong, we can do that, but it's the principle, you know. I'm not going to pay €20 for 2 coffees. Just eaten and got a beer and whatever else for about the same, pretty much. Anyway, just going to carry on walking down the coastline and see where it takes us. So, a bit of a history lesson for you. Opatija was initially founded as a port or a fishing town, which kind of makes sense given that it's on the coast of then Yugoslavia, but nowadays Croatia. In 1873, an Austrian railway company developed a line that went from Italy into Croatia, making development of buildings, houses, hotels, villas and tourism a lot more enhanced, shall we say. Before World War I, it was always known as an Austrian-Hungarian country, only to be surrendered to Italy after the war, but then gifted to Yugoslavia after the Second World War, a bit of a peace treaty, if you will. Later on, it was only in the 90s, which doesn't feel like that long ago, given that I was born in the 90s. It was then actually provided to Croatia as a country when Yugoslavia separated, and nowadays, as you can see on this coast, very much an open tourism town. Right, finally we're here after about 3 bloody hours of driving, it feels like. Anyway, let me turn this bloody thing around. We are at the floating lakes today. Lauren's already gone up, but I am taking you to look at it for the first time with me. Wow, look at that. Some of the views. Just so clear. I know I keep saying the same thing, but literally, you just have to come.
Oh, God, it's really fast.
So Lauren is in proper Steve Irwin mode. Every hole in the floor, every leaf. She's on the lookout for a new lizard or a snake. Eliza Thornberry.
The dream.
What
You
have
have to talk to them.
Bloody hell, back here again. Wish me luck. Probably a good time to end the video, leave you in suspense. Anyway, if you have enjoyed, as always, please drop a like and a subscribe. We will be venturing further into Croatia, touch wood, if we can get the van fixed. So until then, we'll see you in the next one.